Hey Mom! This is my first time using this chest mold. I'll leave links to all the products that I used for this project below. And you can see after 3 or 4 minutes, the resin is crystal clear. So I really do love this product. I think I'll buy some more. I'm adding some, I think 5 drops of colorant to the resin and mixing that thoroughly. Adding extra fine glitter, pink too much. I also add some silver because I don't want it to be completely translucent. So the silver kind of makes it a little bit more opaque. But the pink looks prettier, I think brighter, but this is what I was going for. Time to get zen. This will work much better if you just take your time doing it. I found that using a flexible cup, like I use silicone cups, they have a nice little spout on them, but I guess you can use like a paper cup or something like that to pour. Will give you the most control because you don't want it to drip all over. That's going to mess up your end product. So the way that I found that works the best for me is because these are little squares, they have little teeny walls around each square. I poured a little bit in, not a lot, but a little bit of the resin, and then I went back with a pipette like I'm doing now, and I filled in the corners. And if need be, I added some, if it needed a couple extra drops of resin, I did that. The other thing the pipette is really good with is if you start pouring and you realize it's probably going to overflow, it's too much, you can go in quickly with the pipette and kind of just suck some of it out. So that's what I did to get the most even looking squares. This is about 8 hours later, and I'm just popping out the chest pieces because I'm going to have to pour the second color in there so that I have the other set as well. So the second color that I chose to use is a blue, and again I used about 5 drops of colorant in there, and then I added blue extra fine glitter and a little bit of silver as well. After that's mixed thoroughly, I'm just doing the same thing, pouring a little bit at a time into each of the squares, going back after I'm done with the pipette and filling in any corners or extra spaces that need extra attention. If you don't have a pipette like this or a dropper, you can use a tongue depressor. You see I was using that as well, and that's pretty good. It's not going to help you if you overfill the boxes, so be careful there, but you can go back with the tongue depressor and fill in the corners as well. What I would recommend is to do this how I did it, where you wait until the first color is fully dry before you add the second color, because if there is a problem and you overflow any of the boxes, you can clean it up before it dries. But if you have both colors in there, they're going to mix and then the whole piece is ruined. So I would just put aside a long period of time for this to set. It's gonna take a minute. So I did do the second set of pieces at the bottom there. You can see that, and I'm just filling in the corners. A little goes a long way, so remember that when you're doing it. Hey, if you're enjoying the video, please consider hitting the like button. We would appreciate it. And if you enjoy videos like this, subscribe to HeyMaaa. Once both sets were dry, which you can see because I popped out the blue pieces here, I made a mixture, and I don't know what I did with the footage, but it's not exactly clear. I did add a little bit of color in to give it almost a smoky kind of color. It's very, very light, but I think I added white. I think I added like 3 drops of white or something, just to give it a little opacity. So you could barely see that it's kind of a little bit of a smoke there. I didn't want it to be crystal clear because there are numbers and letters indicating the chest piece locations, and I was afraid that if it was just all clear you wouldn't be able to see that. So I did add a little bit of color to try to make sure that that was seen. Well, I realized that the chest pieces, you're not able to see the signs very easily, like what cleaner, hanger, pawn, or whatever. So I went back with a permanent marker and I just colored in the raised part, which is, I'm not drawing them on there, I'm just coloring in the raised portion. They do have 3D chess pieces, which I did order. It didn't come with this set, but I ordered enough to make 2 sets all at once, because you do it like half a piece at a time. Unfortunately, my set of 4 molds did not arrive in time for this video, and I just wanted to get it out. So I had 1 mold that looked like this, but I needed 4 so that I can do the 2 halves and then glue them together. So I'll probably do that, you know, later. Later, or in the next set, because I kind of don't like these little pieces. They're a little difficult for me to handle, so I don't know. I ordered them, so I'll use the other ones when they're here. Nice. Look at that. I like it. I like it a lot. So, oh, I see. I didn't put it on thick enough over here. So you see that? I'll have to cover it, but yeah. I didn't put it thick enough in that corner. But look at the rest of it. It's pretty nice. I like that there's little grooves in there. Oh. And it's got all the letters and numbers so you know where you're moving. You can set it up, you know. Oh, it's really nice. I love it. I do kind of love it. I do kind of love it. That is my first time doing a resin chest set. So if you are inspired by our craft videos, please hit the like button. And if our DIYs motivate you to do it yourself, please consider subscribing to HeyMaaa. Thanks for staying till the end. Until next time, bye.